Tottenham laid down the gauntlet earlier this morning and Arsenal answered in emphatic fashion. Before we get into it, before we explore exactly what happened at Upton Park, I need to talk about the notion of over-celebrating. I've seen some people on social media being fairly sneery about Arsenal fans, the way that they've been celebrating this victory. The players were going potty. The players were really going wild at the end of the game. And people are going, oh, you haven't achieved anything yet. You are over-celebrating. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. The notion of over-celebrating doesn't exist. It is an oxymoron. You cannot over-celebrate. This is a massive statement, victory from Arsenal, and more fire to them. More fire to them. They need to celebrate. They are correct to celebrate. And anybody who is sneering at Arsenal celebrating are completely missing the point of football. The point of football is to go and get a buzz, to watch your team win against a London rival. And that's exactly what Arsenal have done today. They fought for that victory. They fought hard. They got the victory and they're celebrating. And let's face it, the last 4 or 5 games of the season, for this season in particular, every single game is a cup final. So Arsenal winning and over-celebrating, I'm not going to sneer at that at all. I think enjoy it. It was a massive victory. And for a lot of these players, they're so young. A lot of these players, this would be one of the biggest results of their career so far. They're so young, they're learning, they're developing. This is a massive result for them. And, they haven't had too much to celebrate since they won the FA Cup against Chelsea a couple of years back. So there is no reason to say that this is over-celebrating at all. It was a huge win for Arsenal, loads of fire on display, and off the back of their top 4 battle looking like it had gone a bit off the rails, they're back on track. They are back on track. Think about how bad it looked only a couple of weeks ago. They lost those 3 games in a row. Palace, unacceptable to lose the game, particularly in the way that they did. No fight, no spirit, no flair, no desire. They were bullied by Patrick Vieira's side at Selhurst Park, and that was the first inkling that we had to say that it might go wrong for Arsenal. Then came the 2 results on the bounce. Brighton, unacceptable, and then Southampton, unbelievable. People started to really question it all of a sudden. Fair play to Arteta, fair play to Arsenal. They have looked brilliant. They have got a massive result at Stamford Bridge. They made Chelsea look pitiful. Unacceptable performance from Chelsea, but they made Chelsea look pitiful, scoring 4 goals. In the same week, they beat Manchester United, and now they've gone and taken maximum points against West Ham. That is 3 wins in a row, and what an excellent 10 days or so that is for Mikel Arteta. Really is, particularly when you put it in context, particularly when you remember that he's done it off the back of those defeats. Everybody was questioning him. Everybody was asking, is he the right man? Are they going to bottle it when it most matters? And bang, he has answered emphatically. Fair play to him. Arsenal are now back above Tottenham. It's symbolic. When you launch Tottenham out of those top 4 places, Tottenham get the win, they move into them. That's symbolic. Suddenly, bang, Arsenal win, Tottenham are out of them. That is what it is at the moment. And Tottenham, they're going to be gutted with that, because I think they would have been looking at this fixture thinking that there was a chance. Of course, West Ham have other things going on, but it's not easy to go and win over at Upton Park. So I think Tottenham fans will be gutted. And what's that now? That's 2 points. Arsenal are now 2 points clear of Tottenham with 4 to go. And crucially, it's in Arsenal's own hands. Arsenal are completely in charge of their own destiny. If Arsenal get it right between now and the end of the season, they will make it. Tottenham are going to need to really turn it on, and that North London derby cannot come soon enough. I am so excited for it. In 11 days' time, Tottenham play Arsenal at White Hart Lane. What an occasion that is going to be. This is the biggest North London derby that I can remember since the 1991 FA Cup semi-final. I mean, this is it, isn't it? I know they played each other in a semi-final at Old Trafford fairly recently, didn't they? Arsenal won. But this is the game. This is where the real jeopardy, a North London derby that really matters and counts. I really cannot wait for it. It is going to be huge. And today, from Arsenal, it was a colossal performance. 2 headers from 2 central defenders. And the second one, Gabriel's reaction to scoring. They went wild, didn't they? They really did go crazy. You could see how much it means to them. Gabriel seems to have really embodied the personality of the team. He seems to really have taken on the mantra of being Arsenal, understanding what it is, representing the fans on the pitch. At the end of the game, he's running around, chest bumping everyone, so up for it, so determined and so happy to have secured those 3 points. The momentum for Arsenal now is going to be intimidating for anyone looking at surpassing them. They seem to be moving in the right direction. Momentum is a huge part of football, and they now just need to look at each individual game. They play Leeds. They have to focus on that game. Tottenham, focus on that game. Forget about the Champions League. Don't listen to the Champions League music. Forget about competing in the Champions League. Cup final after cup final after cup final. Focus. That's what they need to do. Because if Arsenal make it into the Champions League, it's a defining moment for their club. It could change the entire trajectory of Arsenal. Equally, if they don't make it, it's a disaster. I think if you think about who Arsenal are, what they represent, what they want to be, where they want to go, the impact that it has on them making it, it means Tottenham haven't. So whoever doesn't make it is also going to face the penalty of not making it, because the other team is going to benefit so much. And, you know, Arsenal today, they went to Upton Park and they competed. They fought. Really resonated with me because I also watched Chelsea today, who did neither. But to compete and to fight, and you've got to remember to do it to West Ham. West Ham are on it at the moment. They're a club on the up. They're a club whose fans are really buoyant. So it's a huge, huge day, and you cannot overstate the importance of making it into the Champions League spaces for Arsenal or for Tottenham. They took it for 2 decades. They took it for granted for 2 decades, Arsenal. So to get back in there would really mean something. And think about the impact that it would have on Mikel Arteta. What it would mean for his summer. He can go around Europe. He can talk to any established pro and say, we are building something incredible at Arsenal. Come and join my revolution. It's exciting. Come and link up with Ødegaard. Come and link up with Saka. Come and link up with Smith Rowe. Come and live in London. I'm building something, and you get to compete in Europe's premier competition. Equally, if he doesn't make it, Antonio Conte will be able to go and say that sentence. So it really is huge. For West Ham, look, West Ham now officially cannot mathematically make it into the Champions League spots via the league. It cannot happen. But imagine if you said to a West Ham fan in July, you're going to fight for the Champions League until May. And you still might make the Champions League anyway, because there could be 5 English sides in it. If you do the business against Frankfurt and then in Seville, you're going to be there anyway. So huge season for West Ham. David Moyes, arguably manager of the year, depending on how the season all ends. So it really is impressive from him. But for Arteta today, really, really big. Tottenham fans will be gutted, but I cannot wait for this North London derby. It is going to be spectacular. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do me the honour of clicking subscribe. It really does help me out. Give this video a like, and I will see you all on the next video. Have a wonderful Sunday night. Until next time, my friends. Ta-da.